G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to pouring your heart out. Rightio, I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I want to see if just a regular pigment paste will bloom. So I've got this very bright yellow. So I'm going to try with that. I'm going to put a little bit in this cup. That'll be for my yellow. Oops, there's a hair hanging off. And then I want to put like a background color of like a red. Oops, not that much, but a very transparent red. I don't want very much at all. So we'll have a little look. I'll talk to you anyway as I go. I'm going to just put my little ring of clear around the edge, and then I'm going to put a ring of the red. It's kind of a coral, like a coral peachy red kind of a color. It's got a little bit of a gold hue to it, so I thought that would be pretty if I put some gold crushed glass in the center. So that's that one. I'm just going to leave that one there for a minute. Now I'm going to make up my red. I'm using this one by LBB. It's called Sunset Orange. Thought that would look pretty. Now I'm only going to do it a little tiny bit because I don't want much. I haven't got much resin in there. I want to keep this quite transparent. I can always add more if I need to. So what I'm hoping is, what I've got in my brain, is that the yellow blooms or petals will kind of show through this. Now it's a little bit on the pink side, so I'm going to add 1 drop of Let's Resin Red alcohol ink. Just the one. And we'll see what that looks like. Ugh, smells. Okay, I think that'll be it. Like I said, I really don't want it very strong color. I want it to be really quite transparent, so that will do. So now what I want to do is move these out of the way. I want to put a ring of that red around the inside of my clear, and then I'm going to pour more clear over the top. So kind of push the red out and then back in again. Yeah, see, if I was doing like a proper puddle pour, I'll have more resin, and I could actually, the weight of it would actually push the other colors around. But because I haven't got that much and it's already starting to thicken, I waited until my resin was 40 degrees before I decanted it. I'm using the Platinum 360 Plus. And I mixed up 50 grams of A and 22 grams of B, and that's plenty for this size coaster, the 12 centimeter coaster. It's plenty. All right, so that's that done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the rest. I've got that's for my yellow. Hopefully that's enough. I don't need a lot. Now the rest of this I'm going to pour into the center from up high, and hopefully that will kind of push out and then pull back again is what I'm hoping. It should do. Like, you know, resin does move from the outside in, so hopefully that will do that. Clean my stick off. Okay, so that's that done. Try and keep my little background clean as long as I can. Do you like mine? Do you like my background? Okay, so that's that done. Now the next thing I want to do is, torch. I'll get to my yellow in a minute. Torch those bubbles. There's a few down the bottom there I can see stuck to the bottom. And I'll put a little bit of the gold crushed glass in the center. Like so, a little spoonful, cute little spoons. So that's that. And then I just cleaned that. Gosh. All right, let's poke that down. You can see the resin starting to get thick. Now, with the 360 Plus by Platinum, I like to be piping at about 20 minutes after I've stopped stirring. So 20, 22 minutes, something like that. I think that works well. I've left it longer and it didn't bloom because it was too thick and it just didn't bloom. So that's looking really pretty. I've got a darker edge around the outside. I've still got a little bit of clear around the outside. I would have liked a little bit less clear, a little bit more clear, I should say. Just gonna see if I can get these bubbles to come up to the surface. There they are. Gotcha. Right, now hopefully that red will still move in. And yeah, I'm also hoping, I'm hoping for lots of things today. I'm hoping that the yellow petals will show through the background. Now, I'm just going to give that a stir. I should give it a stir. Now this is, it's one of the pastes I bought, my very first paste that I bought. It's by Solid Solutions. It's called Dynamic Pigment Paste in Yellow. So I'm going to just take a little scoop like that. I mean, obviously if this was white pigment paste, there's no way I'd use so much because the white is very heavy. But I don't think the yellow is as heavy. So I think that will be plenty. I will check it in a minute. It smells like nail polish. Everything's good. I'm really sensitive to smells, but this one smells like nail polish. Alrighty. Now I'm just going to wipe that stick off so that I can see what the transparency is like. Yep, it's got a little bit of transparency there. You can see through to my pre-used blue stick. Alright, I think it's ready to go. And my 20 minutes is up. 20 minutes is up, yep, so I need to get a wriggle on and pipe my petals out. Okay, I won't even worry about that, let's just get on with this. So basically all I'm going to do is just pipe in some petals. Haven't got much yellow there, but I don't need very much. It's not a very big coaster mold. Last little torch for bubbles. Snip. It's about that big. Oh, that's probably a little bit too big. I better not squeeze it. All right, and oh no, almost at 20 minutes. I'm just gonna go. Let's do this. Hopefully I've left the resin long enough to thicken. I'm not used to piping. I've been sticking using my silicone brush or my stick lately. Haven't piped for a long time. I feel very out of practice. Let's see if I can get another row in there. Try to keep your petals all about the same thickness. If you end up with some that are a little bit thinner because you've been kind of dragging your bag, try and I'll do another one. No, just try and thicken them up, okay? Because if they're too thin, they won't spread. They won't spread. Now, any little blobs, try and thin them out if you can, because they're going to be a little bit heavier and they could potentially fall down to the back and go a bit blobby. So just, if you can, try to smooth those blobs out, because if it's going to blob at the back, it's going to be where that color has is a bit thicker. Okay. Just do that. Not going to be able to see it, but I just thought I'd just do that, make it look a bit prettier on that side. Actually, I probably don't need to do that because I don't want it to look as if it's swirled. I just want these to be straight. Like so. Okay, does it look as if it's blooming yet, you guys? Does it look as if it is? Oh gosh, I'm hoping that red will kind of fill in. I was hoping for some clear around the outside because I wanted to see the yellow on the outside. But as I was piping the yellow, it's pushed the red out. Let's see if I can get one more in here because it's all started moving now. Hopefully that wasn't the wrong decision. Okay, I don't need that anymore. That can go. Clean off my little stick. Clean off that stick. I can use him again. Try and clean everything as you go. Makes it much easier. Clean your scissors, just in case you've had some resin on them. And then they won't open again if you've had resin on them. And then clean my new background off. There we go. Alrighty. Last little torch. Okay, you guys, it looks as if it's blooming. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So excited. Although, I don't know what the back's going to look like. I'm just going to put some alcohol on my gloves there like that. And then I can take those off and I can reuse these. Because they're pretty clean. It was a pretty quick, easy little video. If I can get them off. It's a bit difficult, isn't it? I did get the ones that had like powder in them, but I've already used these once, so I don't think I'll be able to use them again. Alrighty, I'm going to bring you down. I think it might work. You guys, I think it might work. Although, are we going to see the petals through the back? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look, it's working, it's working, it's working. Now, I'm not going to do anything to the center. I'm hoping that this red will sort of pull into the center a little bit more. If it doesn't, that's okay. We've got that gold there. Excuse the noise from the builders. They're here on a Saturday. I mean, it's great that they're here on a Saturday, but they're here on a Saturday. So, okay, wow. So that was 20 minutes, piping at 20 minutes. I didn't take the temperature of the resin again in the little yellow cup. I just decanted when it got to 40 degrees and then I piped from 20 minutes after when I stopped stirring. So, oh gosh, I'm so excited. Looks like it's going to work. I just hope that we can see this yellow on the other side. I'm a bit concerned that we won't be able to see it, but look, if it doesn't, this side's gorgeous, and we'll put some little gold on the top there. But anyway, hopefully it will work. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Right, let's have a look and see how this has turned out, eh? It's the next day. As you can see, it's covered in a lot. You can see a little bit of the gold sprinkles. Excuse me, magpie, I'm talking. Oh, noisy birds. Yes, you can see a little bit of the gold there. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if that white paste will work or whether I need to add a little bit of the, the yellow paste. See if the yellow paste has worked or if I need to add a little bit of white paste to make it heavier. So we shall see. Let's get him out of there. There we go. All right. I'm going to put the black piece of paper behind just so that we don't have anything else showing through. All right, let's have a little look. Oh, it's really pretty. Look at that. So the paste, it hasn't dropped to the front as much as I would have liked, because you can still see this mica powder like at the surface, and then the petals are behind that. Oh, there he goes again. He's asking for breakfast. Right, and that's it without the black. Just makes things easier to see when you have a dark background. So there we go. Not quite what I was after, but it's still really, really pretty. I love how this red is darker on the outside and it gets lighter and lighter and lighter because I poured that clear in the center. So, but you let me know what you think, if you like it. But actually, I'm quite happy with the way that that yellow has bloomed. It's bloomed really nicely. And maybe I've just got too much mica powder in there. It's kind of covered it up. But look, it's really pretty. It's something different, isn't it? There's no point doing the same thing over and over and over all the time. I like doing something a little bit different. So there we go. What are those flowers called that are red and yellow? Not a daisy, not a sunflower. Something else. Something else, I can't remember. All right, well, there it is. Thank you so much for watching. Again, hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of this guy, or any changes I could make. But yeah, definitely I'll do it again with the yellow. I might even add just a touch of white just to make it drop a little bit more. And maybe I'll put the red, maybe I'll pipe the red as well rather than laying it over the top. But we'll see what happens. I love to do things over and over. All right, see you again. See you for the next video. Okay, bye for now.